Good morning, everybody. Well, it's been a while since I posted one of these. Sorry, but any of you in the northern climates here know it's sort of the boom time right now. So I've been up to it for a while here. So it's calming down a little bit. So I thought I'd take a couple minutes and do a quick little vid, sort of a behind the scenes thing. I've shown some before, but just keep you guys updated, and some of the leafers, I'll show you some stuff that I got on the go here too. So just been busy planting the last 2 days, planting just for myself. I have like tomatoes and all kind of kale and basil and all kinds of goodies, and on the far side I have cucumbers and zucchini and stuff, and I do use the leaves too for projects. I think you've seen the zucchini leaves last year. So I lost a couple really good plants. That was the Japanese rhubarb, or the rheum. They just didn't make it through the winter, and so luckily I found a place in Salt Spring Island here in BC that sells rare plants and ships them. So I've got a couple in there, and I've got another one planted over by the greenhouse over there, and they're taking, so I'm happy. They make those huge pointed leaves. They look like a giant maple leaf actually when they're done. It gets really tall, about 7-8 feet tall. I'll take some more pictures when it's done. I planted this year the Ricinus, or castor bean plant. You can see I got about 6 of them over there on stakes. They get pretty big too, nice big leaves. I grew some a few years ago and I didn't for 2 years. So we'll play around with those this year too. Rhubarb's full on the go, as you can see. I got to get cracking here. Busy time coming up. I've hardly got any in stock left. Last year, I don't know if you remember, we had a horrible hailstorm last year and just shredded everything. So I didn't get many leaves done at all. In here for you leafers, take you into the greenhouse. You can see the Gunneras growing like crazy. They're doing really good this year. I brought them in a bit earlier. Since it was such a mild spring, I brought them in a bit earlier than usual, but you can see we're already getting some good size on these leaves already. I kind of hooped myself. I've got my agave in the back there. I gotta do some pretty big shuffling to get them out of here. And a split leaf and a fern, all stuff I use for castings. So out here, I'll show you this first here. So what I never had, I used to have to go home to get all this stuff. Last year in the fall I built this a shade garden here. So I've got Ligularia here on the right. It gets quite big. It's like a giant version of it. I got some hostas there, over here, mostly for leaf size and shape. There's one called T-Rex and another one is Empress Wu. They get really big leaves on them for cast. You can actually make waterfalls out of the T-Rex one. They're really nice. So that's handy now. I don't have to rush home to get stuff. I've got it all here, and I've got a fern in the background there too, so I don't have to rob everything. So what I'm doing here, I'll skip back again. So what I've got here is I've started a new thing. My friend, the countertop guy, convinced me to polish all the tops of my planters. And some of these ones in here, oh hello, got some visitors there, some little quails. What I have here, I've embedded some copper and some colored glass into these ones, so I'll grind them all out. I did a bunch a little while ago without the glass, and they look really nice. These two in the front are a custom order. I'll show you when I finish polishing them. I'll show you the sort of end result, but it's nice. I can come out here and just hook up onto the hose, and I don't make a big mess, so it's sort of like a little grinding station here. So what I got going on here is I started in the fall. I'm sort of a year or so ahead of myself. Is space is a real premium, and with the stores we're sort of maxed out, so I'm trying to think a year or so in advance, and I'm making like a display garden back here. This mound of dirt will be gone way over there where that boat shell is over there, and all plantings. Then I want to put maybe a couple of water features and some statuary in there, because people like to come on tours and look around and go in the greenhouses, but it'll look nice if I get this all sort of done up here. Trying to make it silk purse out of a sow's ear, because it's it was a commercial site, so we're trying to find some some way of closing this area in here. We're trying to think a little bit of what we could do. So anyway, it's looking not bad. Stuff's in bloom, growing nicely. Put on the fence line there, I don't know if you can see this, it's all the corkscrew willow over there, and this is, what do they call it, Harry Lauder's walking stick, or a corkscrew chestnut or hazelnut, sorry. That looks kind of cool. So then down in this area here is where I grow for myself, is cucumbers and zucchinis and peppers and hot peppers and pumpkins and all the cabbage I grow. So up on the hillside, I started terracing off the hillside there, and I've planted all wildflowers seeds up there. So we'll see in the next few years if I can't get it to take all the way up around the side there. This guy is leaving in a couple of weeks here, this tenant here, and then that's probably going to be another big garden in this area in here as well. So, and if you haven't seen before, that's where my aggregate is, and my sand piles are in there. And down here is a little thing we've seen on Pinterest, and I sort of liked it. So we made this little, it's a succulent garden here. So we've got some grasses and goldenrod and things in the front, and then the boxes all have succulents in them. It's kind of cool. I've got to do something with those windows, something funky, and might do some funky colors back here on the wall too. We'll see what transpires, what I have time for. So just a couple of agaves and some local cactus that it's winter hardy to here. So kind of fun little thing. And then this area over here is just where I do all my color washes. I do it over here. You can see it's all stained green and different colors over there. That's just where I bring my pots and stuff, and I'll do like acid washes or mostly the water base I've been using on these. So, and my little cleanup wash up area. And that's about it. That's the update for now, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'll be doing some leaves pretty quick here, so I'll probably be posting some leaf videos in the next little bit here, so, and catch up and try and do those skins so everybody can see what they turn out like for the Gunnera skins that I did in latex last year. Okay, everybody. Well, have a good day.